Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have two new Chanel handbags to unbox for you guys. And actually, full disclosure, I've already opened these myself and I've taken a look at them and they're really pretty. But I have boxed it back up so we can kind of have the full experience here. And yeah, let's get into this video. So when I wrap these back up, I tried to keep track of which bag was in which box, but I have since forgotten, so it's a little bit of a surprise to me too, which is in which box. So these two bags are both from their 21K collection, and I actually got them in maybe about 2 weeks ago from when you guys are watching this video, but I just haven't had the time to unbox it, so I wanted to take a look at it myself first in case there was anything wrong with it. But yeah, they are both really pretty, and these are they're probably my final purchases before the rumored price increases in the beginning of November. So yeah, I guess it's a bit of a plus that I'm getting them before the prices go up even more. So this one is in here. And let's see. Okay, so this one is, ta-da, this light blue mini reissue, and it has silver hardware. So if you watched my previous 21K unboxing video, I actually unboxed the same color in a different bag. It was their mini with handle bag, and that one had light gold hardware. And the thing is, because this is such a light color, I felt that while the bag was really pretty, because it was in a light gold hardware, it made a big difference to the way the color showed up in different lightings. And this is kind of like a more cool tone blue color. And that light gold hardware to me almost sometimes made it look a little bit greenish, and that made it a little bit hard in my opinion to match with my closet because I don't really wear much greens, and I just wanted something that was more of a true blue color. So I decided to actually return that one and go for this one instead. This is actually my first chevron bag. Well, the other one is also in a chevron pattern, so one of my first two chevron bags, and I actually really like it. This is my third mini reissue. I have two of them sitting right here. And yeah, I mean, you know, like it's kind of repetitive, but at the same time, because it's in a chevron pattern, it actually is quite different than the other two. And yeah, I don't think I can have too many mini reissues in my collection. So this one right here is in kind of like an off-white color with aged gold hardware. And then down here is a so black one, and all of them are different. So I've noticed that, you know, another thing that is different about this bag as compared to those other two is that this one is actually not nearly as distressed as the other two, and it's a little bit stiffer too, in my opinion. So those two, I was able to mold it so that the base was flat basically right away, but this one I'm having a little bit more trouble. Right now I don't have anything stuffed inside just because it's easier for me to show you what's inside here. So you do have this slip pocket and a zipper compartment, and then you also get the pocket in the back. But aside from that, I have been stuffing this, but yeah, it's still kind of a little bit pointed at the bottom, but I do anticipate that that will eventually straighten out. By far, this white one that I have right here is the most distressed out of the few that I have showing right here. So yeah, they're all a little bit different. And one of the reasons that I do like the mini reissue is that, you know, they're all a little bit unique because the wrinkles and everything are different on them, and also they wear really well just because you don't have to really worry about, you know, like creases anywhere, because on these flat bags it's kind of really likely for them to develop a crease right here. But yeah, I don't really mind any of that for the reissue style bag. So yeah, this is the third mini reissue to my collection, and it's just really, really pretty. And in some lightings, it could look gray or it could look white. So that actually makes it really versatile because, you know, if it was just strictly a blue color bag, it is a little bit limiting. But yeah, this one goes with so many outfits. And actually, because I picked this bag up as well as the next one that I'm going to be unboxing, I actually bought some new autumn winter clothes. So I'm planning to do kind of like a try on haul and kind of like a video on how to style these bags. So definitely stay tuned for that if you're interested. So this is the first bag. And then the second one is in this box right here. So this one, I actually went through a very similar process that it took me to get to that blue bag that I decided to keep. So basically, when I bought that one, I decided that, you know what, I kind of want something in the mini whip handle style anyways. So I think I mentioned this in my other unboxing video that I thought the light purple color was really, really pretty, but I didn't know if I could really find opportunities to wear it enough to justify the price. But then I kind of thought about it some more, and even though I didn't really have many clothes in like that kind of like light purple color, I see a lot of things being available for purchase that are in like a very similar light purple color. And yeah, I actually think that it's a color that would actually look nice on me. So I thought, you know what, why not? I don't think that a lot of the other purples that Chanel offers, a lot of the more like lighter tone purples, I don't think that they're that pretty. This is kind of like the one that I think if I were to buy like a light purple, it would be this one. So at first I thought that I would get the mini whip handle in this light purple color. So, and at the very beginning of the launch of this collection, I actually had a sales associate ask me if I wanted to purchase it, but I had turned it down. And by the time I came around to wanting that bag, it was so hard to get a hold of, but I finally managed to track it down. Actually, I thought that I was so lucky because the sales associate that had it said that it had just come in that morning. And I thought, well, okay, it's probably a return, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's got any issues with it, right? Someone might just not like the color or something like that. So I went for it, and I was actually very, very excited for it. But when it came in, there were two big issues with it. The first one was on the top handle. There was this big fingerprint on it that I assume someone like had foundation on their finger and they touched the handle. So that was the first thing that was wrong with it. And the second thing was the bag was so deflated and kind of like wrinkled. And here is actually the bag that I ended up buying, which it's funny because that bag was more wrinkled than this one, and this one is supposed to have a type of like age distressed look to it, and that one was more wrinkled than this one, which it just boggles my mind. And yeah, the structure was kind of like almost gone in that. And because I had gotten the blue color in that mini with handle style already, that one was like really good quality. But feeling that purple one afterwards, wow, it was so soft and like squishy, and it just didn't really feel right. And yeah, that probably has to do with the fact that it's all deflated and stuff. So I don't know what happened to it. Maybe that was why the person before me returned that bag, but I decided to go for this one instead because I could not track down another one of those bags, and I knew it. So I decided to go for this one, which is a tried and true style for me. So my fourth mini reissue, this one is also in the silver hardware, just like the light blue one right here. So the purple, as you can see, is much more saturated than the blue. On camera right now, this one is basically looking almost white. It's a little bit washed out, but you can still clearly see this purple color, and it is just so stunning. I mean, this is probably one of the most popular colors of the season. So yeah, I can see why so many people love it, because this is really, really stunning. And this one, in comparison to the blue, it's still quite stiff, but it's not as stiff as this blue one is. This one I find also is kind of like a little bit harder to get it to have this flattened out bottom. Still working on it. This one is kind of like a little bit flatter in comparison than the blue one. I don't know if you can kind of tell right here. But yeah, over time, I do think that the base is going to flatten out. And yeah, these are my two new bags from this 21K collection. And yeah, I got these before the rumored price increase, and it's actually so strange to me that I remember when I was revealing this bag right here, I had said, oh, luckily I got this before a price increase. And now I am kind of saying the same thing for these two bags. And currently these cost $4,400. But yeah, I bought this one right here for $4,400 too a few months ago, and the So Black hardware actually cost a little bit more. But yeah, anyways, I do love these bags, so I guess it's kind of okay. But yeah, I do think the prices are getting a little bit out of hand. Anyways, that's a totally different story, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video, and if you did, please do give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below any thoughts you have about these bags that I unboxed today, and also share your thoughts on what do you guys think of the price increase also. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing for new videos every single week, and I'll leave 2 videos on the screen for you to watch next. So I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.